Welcome to the innovative world of Traka. Since our business was founded in 1995, we have been at the forefront of key and equipment management technology. In 2012, Traka became part of the ASA Abloy Group, the world leader in door opening solutions. Every industry and almost any business can benefit from the intelligent power of Traka technology. We help all types of organizations to reduce theft, secure facilities, minimize accidents, monitor and improve critical operational processes, and manage critical business assets. Traka's powerful web-based software administration tool, Traka Web, provides a full suite of reports and provides you with completely centralized control over your systems anytime, anywhere. It can be monitored and maintained from your phone, tablet, computer, or laptop. Traka has built its user interface around the web and touch devices as the two technologies that have become second nature in our daily lives, guaranteeing users the most intuitive experience in using our systems. The beauty of the Traka system lies in its functional simplicity. Don't be fooled though, as it's anything but simple. Traka allows users to continue administering permissions and to see alarm events inside their existing platform. In conjunction with access control, the intelligent technology behind Traka is perfect for high-security applications. For example, Traka can prevent individuals from going off-site if they have a set of keys or controlled device. Where procedures are in place to ensure compliance with health and safety, the consequences of not adhering to them can be serious and far-reaching. Traka's patented system completely overcomes this problem by eliminating human error and forcing every procedure step to be followed. It can even record detailed usage and event data out in the field for provenance of compliance. Thanks to Traka, keys have never been smarter.
And today I'll be doing the live demonstration for Digifort. So from the screen here, I'll be showing more of how the technology partner system works together with Digifort as a centralized platform. Digifort can be used as a C2 or command and control platform to be able to present and to be able to even manage events that's coming from different system. Okay, over here I'll show you the interface. Okay, so on the top left we have entry pass platform 1. This is the P1 software that is used to manage the access control. As you can see over here, what you are seeing here is basically the P1 software that's running on a Windows-based computer somewhere in the network. And what we are doing here is we are using the Digifort Insight to turn the screen of the P1 software of the P1 computer into a video stream that is connected to the server. So from here, the surveillance client is able to pull up the video stream and present it as just like a normal IP camera. So as you can see over here, this is basically a live screen that comes from the P1 software. And not only can we actually see the live screen, we can also do controls. Okay, so which is what I'm doing. Which is what I'm doing now by clicking. So you can see over here, I can also control the various functions of the P1 software, where I can see the transaction, I can see the status of the controllers, and I can even configure the software from the Digifort surveillance client. Okay. So the next one on the right, top right, we have Traka Web. Traka is basically a web interface, or rather a web-based management platform to manage the Traka key management system and also the locker system. So it's basically a web-based system where you can use a web browser. So over here, what the Digifort surveillance client has is actually an embedded web browser, where we can use that web browser to access to web pages or even systems that is running on a web base. So as you can see from here, that the Traka web, we are using the Digifort surveillance client to access to the Traka web in the same panel, or rather in the same GUI as with the other system like the P1 software. So from here, we can also use a client to, in a way, to have a overview of all the various systems in a tile kind of setup, where instead of having to open up separate software or even separate web browser software to look at the information and to look to manage. So everything can be managed from a single GUI. Okay, so for the Traka web, is an embedded browser in the Digifault surveillance client. What we can do is we can look at the various status of the forks, the keys by clicking it. Okay, it's just like a web browser, and we can go to user. We can even do reports generation and look at the reports from here. Okay, from this interface. So this screen, what you're seeing here is more of the integrated portion, where we have the previous screen. What you see is the individual interface of the various system. Over here, what we are doing is we are doing a higher level integration, where we are using Digifault to be able to receive all the events and even to perform action to the various system. We can receive event from system and then perform action across other systems. Like for example, I can when I receive an event from Traka, I can trigger an action to entry pass controller. So this is actually a small setup that we have in our office, where we are trying to simulate a scenario where a site is being installed with Traka key management system, with entry pass for access control, and in some way also can be used as a IDS intrusion detection system, and also for Quanergy for LiDAR detection within a room. So over here you can see we have a few maps representation of the events. On top, you'll see this is like a blueprint, or rather a floor plan of the site. This is a mock-up site. Okay, so we have we can plot in our objects. So objects can be cameras, can be door status, can be some indicators of the status. So for example, camera. If I click over the camera, I'll be able to see the view. And later on, I can use, later on when we do the demo, you can see the icons will respond accordingly to the different types of actions that is being performed on the various systems. So for here, now below, we have another panel that will show the overall status of all the systems. So we have a column for keys, and then we have a column for arm, this arm, we have a column for doors, and then we have a column for alarms. All this is basically, it's just like a digital mini panel to show an overview of all the status of the different system in a single GUI, or rather in a single interface. Okay, so for this demo, we are simulating a site where it's rather an automated site, where the doors by default, or rather all the rooms by default are being armed. Okay, and in order for the user to access, if the user wants to access the room, they will not be able to go in, because that is not part of the flow, because there's actually a SOP that is being put in place. And even if they have the rights to enter the room, they will be in a way denied. So what I can do is I can ask my colleague to try. Okay, so now he's trying to tap a card to access the door. So it's not able to open, because this is not the intended process. Okay, so in order for them to, in a way, access to the door, they have to draw a key from the key cabinet. So over on the, if you look at the bottom two videos, this is a live camera feed that shows, first of all, our controllers, and the other one is actually the Traka key management system. And the flow is that the user will have to draw the key representing the door, the rooms, and by doing that, the whole integration will kick in to trigger the entry pass to, in a way, uninhibit the door, and then on the Digifault, you will see that the status will change accordingly. So let's take a look at the demo. Okay, so my colleague Edward is drawing the key from the key management system. So it's drawing key 1, which is on the mini panel, is actually main door 1. So as you can see from here, the first row, the key status has turned to red, symbolizing that the key is out. The door is disarmed. And if you can look at the top map, okay, you will see that the lock indicate that the this door has been in a way disarmed. So now using the SIM card, he will try to access to the door. And now he can open the door. And as you can see, the door status will change. And also with the map on top, the door status, in a way, the icon will also symbolize that the door is open. So this is fulfilled, or rather done by using the integration between Traka and also entry pass to Digifault middleware. Okay, so we can close the door. And then you can see that the icon will, in a way, respond or react accordingly. And now what we'll do is, the next one we'll do is to return the key. So once you return the key, you'll see that the key icon will change. Back to green to symbolize that the key is in. And then the door will be armed. And when he comes back and he tries to tap the card, the SIM card again on the reader, okay, it will not be able to open because the door is, in a way, armed back. Okay, so another situation is if the door is being, in a way, triggered by door force open. So we have another scenario where my colleague will do a simulated door force open when the door is being armed. Okay, so let's focus on meeting room. Okay, so the column under meeting room. Okay. Okay, so now you can see that there is a pop-up. Okay, and we also have a video pop-up on the camera that's looking at the map. Okay, and also at the situation, you can see over here, we can also trigger a blinker that you can hear from the background. Okay, and also on the map, you have the alarm status that's turned to red. On the mini panel, you see that the store status is open. The alarm is turned to red, symbolizing there's a trigger, and also the siren, okay, which basically represent the blinker that you saw on the video. Okay. So this is also an integration that we can do when the alarm happens. We can trigger actions on Digifault, pop-up videos, change the status, so indicators, so that the operator can see from the different types of maps. Okay, so what I could do is we'll close the door to reset the alarm. Okay, so once the door is closed, we will do a reset of the alarm. And then the siren will be turned off automatically. And the alarm will be resetted, as you can see from here. So once the alarm is being resetted in the entry pass system, the alarm over here at the MIMI panel will respond accordingly. Okay, so this is how the integration works for Traka and entry pass.